So I was just checking my YouTube channel and came across that disgusting little inspiration section, you know, where AI tries to tell you what kind of content to make. Normally I ignore it, but then I saw something magnificent. A gift from the algorithm gods. A suggestion I couldn't resist. The unexpected history of the green M&M. And oh boy, we're going there. Let's talk about how a literal piece of chocolate became a style icon, a political lightning rod, and, let's be honest, kinda hot. Back in 1997, M&M's decided to spice things up by introducing a new color. Fans were given the chance to vote, and green came out victorious, beating out pink and purple. But it wasn't just the color that made an impact. Mars, the company behind M&M's, gave her a personality. And not just any personality. She debuted with sultry confidence, high heels, long eyelashes, and a voice dripping with attitude. Voiced by Cree Summer, who was already iconic for playing fierce animated women. The green M&M quickly set herself apart from the rest of the candy crew. She wasn't just a new addition to the pack, she was a statement, mind you. Confident, flirtatious, and unbothered, she took the candy aisle by storm. And whether people loved her or hated her, they couldn't stop talking about her. I, myself included. From the moment she stepped into the limelight, the green M&M leaned hard into her role as a seductive one. Her TV ads were filled with innuendo and cheeky charm. She often teased the male M&Ms, portrayed herself as the smartest in the room, and knew she looked good doing it. Then, there was this weird rumor that began to swirl around, that green M&Ms acted as an aphrodisiac. Yes, that was actually a thing. It wasn't even about the character, it was the candy itself. But naturally the marketing leaned into it. If people already thought green M&Ms were sexy, then the character might as well own it. She became the Marilyn Monroe of chocolate, running through commercials and print ads with irresistible swagger. Super Bowl commercials gave her even more exposure, cementing her as more than just a candy mascot. She was a pop culture phenomenon. As the internet matured, so did the mythos of the green M&M. Platforms like Tumblr and Twitter embraced her wholeheartedly. She was funny, flirty, and just the right amount of chaotic for meme culture. Fans started creating art, memes, parodies, and, well, let's just say some of it went way too far. Rule 34? Unfortunately, yes. Rule 34.
Oh, hell no.
What? I'm just looking at. Is that what it looks like? Is that what it looks like? Despite the chaos, she gained an unexpected following in LGBTQ+ and feminist circles. Her confidence, her refusal to own herself, and the way she outshone the male M&Ms made her a sort of low-key icon. She represented a kind of glamorized independence. A woman, well, Candy, who knew who she was and didn't care of what anyone else thought. Of course, that made her a lightning rod for both admiration and ridicule. Like every confident woman on the internet, she was celebrated and objectified. In 2022, Mars decided it was time for a change. The green M&M got a makeover. Gone were the high heels, replaced with practical sneakers. Her flirtatious energy was toned down. The company said it wanted to make the mascots more inclusive and representative of today's world. But what followed was insanity. Social media erupted. People were genuinely furious that their candy mascot was no longer sexy. Conservative commentator Tucker Carlson went on TV and ranted about it, saying she was no longer desirable. Yes, this actually happened.
The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Why the change? Well, according to M&M's, quote, We all win when we see more women in leading roles, because leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule. Meanwhile, in a nod to the burgeoning wellness movement, the orange M&M will, quote, acknowledge and embrace his anxiety. And actually, if you look at him, the orange M&M does appear very anxious. Maybe he doesn't like all the ugly new shoes he sees around him. Maybe he liked the sexy boots. Maybe the orange M&M is a secret sexist himself.
Mars doubled down on the chaos by temporarily retiring all the mascots and replacing them in ads with comedian Maya Rudolph. It was a bizarre overcorrection that only added fuel to the fire. We had reached peak absurdity. National news hosts debating the sex appeal of anthropomorphic candy. I mean, I don't blame them, because look what they did. They removed the skin. They removed all the femininity of her. What happened to her? What have they done? At least her main body looks the same. But what happened to her? Why did they do this? So, what does all this say? At the end of the day, the green M&M isn't just about marketing or jokes. She became a cultural Rorschach test. People projected their desires, frustrations, politics, and internet humor onto her. Why do we even need gender food mascots? Why do we assign personalities to candy in the first place? There's something deeply human about the way we turn inanimate things into symbols. And the green M&M somehow became a stand-in for everything from gender politics to marketing ethics to our weird relationship with corporate branding. Maybe she's not just a snack. Maybe she's a mirror, one that reflects our collective cringe, our cultural chaos, and our candy-coated contradictions. So yeah, that AI suggestion, not so disgusting after all. Well, it kind of made me feel a little disgusting after using it. The green M&M's history really is unexpected, and weirdly human. Let me know your favorite M&M in the comments. If it's yellow, I respect you. If it's red, I have questions. And if it's green, hey, I get it. I mean, come on. Subscribe for more deep dives into pop culture nonsense, and remember, never trust a chocolate that stares back.